Good morning, Klein Oak. Hey, what's up, guys? It is Friday, and we are on our last day of the week, so I hope it's been a great week for you. I got a couple of announcements for you today. This should be our shortest one of the week, and then we'll get started on a weekend. So, once again, I hope it's been a good week, and I hope you guys are ready for a great weekend. All right, we're closing out Teacher Appreciation Week. Hopefully, you've been able to do some of the things we've sent out. We talked about emails and posting different things. We're on our last one this week, so for Friday today, I want you guys to dress like your favorite teacher. And I'd like you to take a pic and send it to me if you do that. You can post it on social media too, but if you take a pic and send it to me, tell me what teacher you're dressed as. I'll put those together and put them in the announcements next week. So for our last day, dress like your favorite teacher and send me a pic. Okay, once again, I'll put my email here. Also, a reminder, it's School Nurse Week, and so we want to send one last thank you to our outstanding nurses. They do such a great job. So I hope it's been a good week for you guys. I want to remind you all that assignment number 5 is due this Sunday. Make sure you're turning that in by midnight. If you have any questions about anything, please make sure you reach out. We can certainly help you. But let's stay on top of those assignments. I'm hearing great things from teachers. Vast majority of students are completing the work, and so that's great to hear. This is a great opportunity to raise grades, just because I think there's a lot less assignments, and I think it's just a little bit different environment that lends itself to more success if you're focused in. So hopefully that's happening for you guys. As a reminder, I've said it a couple of times, but we don't have any final exams or anything, so I know we're you get into May and start getting towards the end of the month as we push in that direction, and people are thinking, am I going to have to take a final? The answer to that is no. Our final assignment number 6, is going to be due about 10 days from now, a week from Sunday, and then we will have time to complete assignments maybe that we didn't get to. If we need to retest anything, we'll have time for that, but there will not be finals, so just remember that. OBK, we talked about OBK. I'm going to put the graphic up, but OBK is, or Klein Oak Dance, is having auditions, like virtual auditions, and so again, I'll put the graphic up, but if you're interested in that, you can look more into that. There's a website. You can also contact Miss Curry. I'll put her email on here, but it's a great organization, lots of fun, very talented. You don't necessarily have to be talented to start. I mean, I've definitely seen kids who just got into it, maybe didn't know a lot, but then you see them a year later and they've made so much progress. So don't feel like you have to be an exceptional dancer to do it. If you just love to dance, I think you'd be in good shape. All right. The National English Honor Society, we talked about this a couple times already. They're having, or they're taking new applicants. This would be for sophomores and juniors, current sophomores and juniors. You guys can fill out the application on Schoology, and then over the summer they will take a look at the application and your grades and stuff like that, and then at the beginning of next year they're going to announce who will get to be part of the National English Honor Society. So if you have any questions about that, if you're interested in it, and you have questions about what to do, how to do, any of that kind of stuff, you can contact Mr. Brewster, who's one of our English teachers, so that does dual credit. And I will put his email on here, but if you're interested in that, once again, National English Honor Society, reach out to him, and there's the application is on screen. Another message from the counselors. This is a reminder, this is the final week to any kind of schedule change, okay? So if you want some different classes or you change your mind about something, this is kind of like the last opportunity to get that in. So please email your counselor if you want to make a change. They'll help you. I'll put Miss Bellato's email on here. She's our lead counselor, so if you're not sure who your counselor is, you can reach out to her and she'll help you get in touch with the right person. I can help you with that too. You can always email me, and I'll do that for you too. But just so we know, this is it. Okay, if you guys want to change schedule, this is it. Also, I did want to notice, as kind of an addendum to that, that there are some courses where, like if you need to get, there's like an application process to get in, or maybe it's like a sport or something that you have to try out to do it. That it's not too late for stuff like that because of the criteria involved in getting in. So some of the things the counselors listed would be like athletics, fine arts, dual credit, CTE courses. So some of the courses like that, those are things that there's a little bit more time because there's an application or a tryout process. But a good example of like, let's say that you're signed up for level English 3 and you're thinking you want to do AP. Like, now is the time where you need to get that information in so we can fix that up for you, okay? So do that, please, today, Friday, if that's something. All right, guys, and that is it, okay? Once again, I hope you have an outstanding week. I'm ready to bring you the movie of the day. If you guys watched As Good as It Gets, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a great one. This movie, again, this is another one of those ones I talked to you guys about Back to the Future, like how pumped I was when I saw that on Netflix. I saw this movie when I was cruising Netflix. We finished the first season of Ozark the other day, and when I was logging on to get the last episode going, I saw this movie was available. I had told you guys before, a couple of weeks ago, I put up Yes Man with Jim Carrey. I told you what a huge Jim Carrey fan I still am, but I mean, I certainly was when I was y'all's age in the 90s when I was a high school kid. Jim Carrey was extremely popular. I loved him, and I loved all his movies. And this was his first big movie. Okay, he had been on a sketch comedy show called In Living Color, and then he came into this movie in the early 90s. It's called Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I can't even say it without smiling because it's such a great movie. But he plays a pet detective, meaning like if you lost your pet, you would hire him to locate it. But it's funny. He's kind of, it's perfect Jim Carrey. I mean, he's very kind of slapstick, and he's a very physical comedian. Like, he uses his body in a lot of ways that are funny, and so this movie is all that. It also stars Courtney Cox. This was before Friends, probably a year or two before Friends premiered. She stars in the movie, as well as some bit parts by a couple of other uniquely famous people. Dan Marino has a decent part, the legendary Hall of Fame quarterback of the Miami Dolphins, and Tone Loc, who brings me right back to 6th grade with some of his kind of this early like hip hop. That was still pretty early for hip hop in the really early 90s, like 90 or 91. And he had a couple of hits. One of them was called Funky Cold Medina. You guys can check that out. But anyway, he's in the movie, and Sean Young is in the movie as well. She's pretty famous. So anyway, great movie, very funny. It's on Netflix. You should definitely check it out. Once again, it's called Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. I dressed as Ace Ventura for Halloween one year. If I had pics, I would show you guys. But once you see the movie, if you haven't seen it before, when you see it, you're going to get a kick out of me dressed in the way that Ace Ventura would have dressed. I actually put together a pretty good costume, I got to say. So anyway, guys, listen, if you have time this weekend, check that movie out. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, that's it for me. Next week, we'll go back to Tuesday and Thursday. So I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to get your assignments in. And then I'll touch back with you guys next week. Okay.